welcome to this week's episode of NB Metal Detecting. This week we're at a new permission. This house was actually built in 1860. There never used to be houses around when it was built. It was just all farmland all over here. They did section it down quite a bit, but there's still quite a bit of land to detect. I will be detecting with the Minelab Etrac that I borrowed from a friend. Testing it out, I love the Ace 150, but I want to upgrade, and I'm not sure which route to go, so I'm testing out the waters. My friend was nice enough to lend me his Etrac, which I love so far. Did find something pretty awesome at the farm yesterday, which is our last permission from 3 episodes ago. We'll see that later on in this episode. But we're gonna go detecting. We got some horses in the background. We got Logan here with us too. He's checking out the chickens and the roosters, whatever they are. And yeah, it's a beautiful day. It is Victoria Day. Let's see if we can find something.
Well, got a signal here. Just dug my plug. There it is. Coin. Got a penny. You got a coin too? Oh, it's American. Not very old. 74. American coin. Next hole.
Alright, so this is at the new permission. We're just in the front yard right now. But it's my second hole. First hole, I actually couldn't find it. I wish I had my pinpointer. It's still not in yet, so it makes it hard. It was on the surface. It was a good signal, but it was on the surface and I was up to the lawn. I didn't want to break it, so I just left it. Maybe I'll tackle it later. I see where it is. But on my second hole, it was giving me a little blip of a coin into a lot of trashy iron, so I had to go pretty deep. I'd say about 8 inches or so, using the Minelab today, Etrac, and we got a coin here. I don't know what it is yet. It looks like a penny, but it looks a little thick. Let's pop this here. Yeah, it's a penny. All right, off to the next hole. All right, we got my third hole, and it's another penny. It's an American one, not very old.
It's nice though.
Alright, off to the next. Alright guys, we just saw the 1976 American penny that I found, and this is the hole right after, right next to it actually. And it is
a harmonica piece.
Yeah, a reed is what you call it, a reel, I don't know. Yeah, from a harmonica, I know.
It's weird.
Cool. Alright, off to the next. Alright, we're about 2 minutes after my last hole, and we got a nice signal here. Dug it up, and it's a buckle.
Yay! First I thought it was a nail with a
Looked like
worm
a worm in the dirt, yeah.
like
cool.
a dead worm.
A buckle. Don't know how old. Not a big. I don't know much about buckles, to tell you the truth, but they're cool to find. Love it. Anybody knows what kind of buckle this is or what kind of era it would be in? Let me know. Alright, off to the next.
Well, I found this Colgate. Looks pretty old. Anyways, right under the tree here. You think you want to brush your teeth under the tree, you?
No.
No, I don't want to do that either. Not much water here. Anyways, good stuff. Next hole. Hey. What's up, horsey? How are you? Huh? Good boy. Oh, you guys are so beautiful, huh? What's up, guys?
All right, lunchtime. What are you having, Logan?
Pizza.
Cool. Same with me. Awesome. Christian and his kippered snack? Yeah.
I love the fish.
Love the kippered snack. Right on, man. All right, guys. Lunchtime. Eat your lunch. I'm gonna go back at it. Cool. We got some friends over here, very friendly. All right, so dug my first hole. Okay, move. Dug my first hole after lunch, and we got a penny. You wanna rub it? Rub it.
Okay, let's
See, do you see a date on there?
I see 1
cent.
1972.
1972, and it's a Canadian penny. All right. My next hole here. We've got another coin. Where is it? Right here. No, not even. It is Canadian penny, and it is a 1971. All right.
Earlier we got a 1972.
I know. It's all around the same date. We need to go deeper, I think.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll switch the settings around and just try something else. All right, off to the next hole. All right, so my next hole here, we got another penny. This one is a 1980 Canadian penny. Off to the next hole. All right, so I dug my hole here. Found this little, I don't know, piece of plastic it seems. But there was a few coins. There was 2 right in the shovel. Get out of the sun here. There's 2 in the shovel, and then there was 1 more in the hole. I think it's a 1950, a 1947, and a 1961 Canadian penny. Little coin spill, and extra. But yeah, that was about, I'd say, 9 inches deep. And this was actually Logan's find.
Yay.
What do you think?
I didn't think it was coins.
I think you should grab the detector and go find another coin spill.
Yep.
But before you do, there's another coin signal right there under the coil. So I'm gonna do that one.
Okay.
All right, off to the next hole, which is right there. See you in a bit. All right, so my next hole here, we got another penny, it looks like. Sure is. The date. It's a 1975. All right, off to the next hole. All right, so my next hole, another penny. This one is a 1964. All right, off to the next. All right, in the next hole, we got ourselves a button. I'm not too familiar with buttons, but looks pretty cool. Anybody knows what kind of button this is? Let me know. All right. So Logan's got the best of luck today. So I just keep giving him the detector and I follow him with the shovel. And he found a nice signal here. It was showing like a 938, 939, screaming very loud. It was about probably 5-6 inches deep. And I dug about that. And we got, seems like a barrel of an old toy gun or something. It's pretty cool. Got some fancy on it. It's in rough shape, but it's funny because Logan said today, he's like, I want to find a gun. Well, he found part of it. Let's find the other spot, the other part.
Yeah.
What do you think?
We're probably not gonna find it.
So, yeah, I took a few pieces like in my gloves and all that, and yeah, I got some signals and left the glove and other things where he found signals. So, just gonna go to those signals and dig them up and see what he found. All right, see you on the next hole. All right, so Logan's next signal, took my glove, checked it out, pinpointed it. There it is.
It's an old
Now
25
let's see
cents.
if it's shiny. 1969. We just missed it again. Still no silver for the year. Ah well, still a quarter. We'll take it.
Still the next one too, so let's see what it is.
We need to, yeah. Next target is right there where my case is. We need to find silver. What do you think?
Yeah.
Or gold.
Yeah.
Gold would be nice. Nice
Silver
rain.
or gold.
Oh, there's my dad. Maybe he has some bug spray.
Yay! Bugs are everywhere.
Well, it's that time of year. All right, off to the next hole. All right, Logan's next signal. Dug a hole about 6 inches. Was in the plug, right on the side, and it's a 1976 Canadian penny. Lots of pennies around. All right, so took a little break, me and Christian, and gave the detector to Logan. And yeah, so he made a line, and everywhere he found the target, he put something down. So yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 where Chris's detector is. So yeah, we got a few holes to dig. Let's start with the ones with my gloves because I need them. All right, see you on the hole. All right, so the first target where my gloves was is actually a 1972 lobster tag. So they got to put these on their traps in order to fish, and they only have a certain amount, right?
This is crazy.
But the thing is that this house was built in 1860, and we're digging like probably close to 6 inches because it was right at the bottom of this this shovel here that I had, which is putting me in the hole about, well, 7 or 8 inches. So it's kind of telling me that we're not going to find anything too old here. So maybe we should move on to that farm from yesterday. I don't know. We still got a few of the holes here dig, and yeah, let's close this one up and go to the next one. I dug my hole here, probably about 8.5, 9 inches probably. It's pretty deep in there, and it was right in the middle of the hole. We got ponds. Cool. Might be old. I don't know. All right, off to the next. All right, dug my hole here. Here we got another Colgate toothpaste tubey thingy majigger. Little bugger. Sounded good. Cool. Off to the next hole. All right, dug my hole. Oh, you can see my shadow. Hello. Dug my hole, and guess what? It's another penny. What date is this one? 1963 Canadian penny. All right. I don't know how many pennies I'm gonna dig today, but I don't know. I kind of like pennies. Why not? It's a coin. All right. Off to the next. All right. So I was gonna close my hole, but I always double check the hole, and there was still a coin signal, which sounded exactly like penny. And sure enough, there's a couple more pennies in that hole. 1966 and a 1960 Canadian penny. So, another coin spilled today. 3 pennies. Alright. Off to the next. Hi, Logan.
Hi.
Show us what you can do.
Okay.
Oh, nice. Ah.
Fail.
It's alright. You keep trying. Oh, nice. Alright, so before this permission, I went out and tested out that Minelab. I just wanted to try out a few different programs that I saw on YouTube and reading up on it. So I went out to the farm, the permission that we had 3 episodes ago, and tested it out and found this. Alright, so I dug a few holes since then, since the last video. Dug this one here. It was a nice screamer. It was showing 943, 944, and I'm not sure what it is, but it looks like an old coin. Copper.
Can't really read out what it says though. Not right now.
I'm not sure. I'll clean it up with some toothpicks there before it dries off. I'll get back to you. Now, when I found it, I didn't know what it was. I'm not too familiar with those kinds of coins. Again, I'm just new at metal detecting. I've only started in January, and after the thaw, I mean, I've been going at it full tilt, but still new at it. Didn't know what I was looking at, and it ended up being a KG3 half penny. And it's a 1700's coin, so I'm pretty stoked about that. It's my first 1700's coin, and a colonial copper at that. And yeah, I was right in that area where there was, you know, some stir that happened, and to be able to find something relevant to that era is pretty significant to me and even my ancestors. You know, like, it's pretty cool. And yeah, so that was my find of the week. And yeah, I found this bullet too. It's a 2-ringer. I don't know how old, what it is, but yeah, if you guys know how old it would be, let me know. Well, guys, that's all we got for you this week. Thanks for watching. And hey, if you like it, hit the like button. If you want to leave a comment, leave it below. And don't forget to follow us on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. Now, I probably still have the Minelab for a couple weeks, and I'm pretty stoked. I have a few more places I want to check out and see if I can make some nice videos for you guys. So stay tuned. Let's see if we can find some more colonial copper or even some silver. I still haven't found the first silver of the year, so that could be in the next episode, I hope. Until then, when you dig your holes, bring all your trash with you. And just keep digging, guys. Let's do this. See you next week.